One of the biggest gaps I see in organizations working with AI is this. They don't have a structured way to track and manage risks. Teams identify risks during discussions or assessments, but those risks are not documented, tracked, or monitored effectively. And that's where an AI risk register becomes critical. It's not just a document, it's a central tool that helps you capture risks, assign ownership, track mitigation, and ensure accountability. Without it, AI risk management becomes fragmented and inconsistent. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to build an AI risk register step by step, so you can apply it in your organization immediately. By the end of this video, you'll understand what an AI risk register is, why it's essential, and how to build one from scratch. I'll walk you through the key components that every risk register should have, and we'll also go through a practical example so you can see how everything fits together. This is especially useful if you're involved in AI governance, risk management, privacy, or cybersecurity, because a well-structured risk register is a core part of managing AI systems effectively. An AI risk register is essentially a structured repository where all identified AI-related risks are documented and tracked. Think of it as a living document that evolves as your AI systems evolve. It captures not just the risks themselves, but also important details like impact, likelihood, controls, and ownership. The purpose of a risk register is to bring visibility and accountability. Instead of risks being scattered across emails, meetings, or reports, everything is captured in one place. This makes it easier to track progress, prioritize actions, and demonstrate compliance when needed. Let's now look at the key components of an AI risk register. First, you need a risk ID. This helps uniquely identify each risk. Then a clear description of the risk. This should explain what the risk is and why it matters. Next is impact and likelihood. These help you prioritize risks. You also need to assign an owner. This is critical for accountability. Someone must be responsible for managing each risk. Controls should be documented. What actions are in place to mitigate the risk? And finally, status. Whether the risk is open, in progress, or closed. These components ensure that your risk register is not just a list, but a practical management tool. The first step in building a risk register is identifying risks. You can do this through AI risk assessments, workshops with stakeholders, or by using frameworks like NIST AI RMF. The key is to involve multiple perspectives: technical teams, business users, and compliance functions. This ensures that you capture a comprehensive set of risks, not just technical ones. Once risks are identified, the next step is to structure your register. Decide what fields you want to include, like the ones we discussed earlier, and create a consistent format. This could be a simple spreadsheet or a more advanced tool depending on your organization's needs. The goal is to make the register easy to use and update. Next, assess and prioritize risks. Use impact and likelihood to determine which risks require immediate attention. This helps you focus resources effectively rather than trying to address everything at once. Prioritization is key to making the risk register actionable. Each risk must have a clearly assigned owner. This ensures accountability and follow-through. You should also define controls, what actions are being taken to mitigate the risk. This turns your register into a management tool rather than just a documentation exercise. Finally, the risk register must be continuously updated. AI risks evolve as systems change, so your register should reflect the current state. Regular reviews ensure that risks are being managed effectively and new risks are captured. For example, consider a risk like bias in an AI hiring tool. You would document the risk, assess its impact and likelihood, assign an owner, define controls like bias testing, and track its status. This makes the risk visible and manageable. To summarize, an AI risk register is a critical tool for managing AI risks effectively. It helps you document, track, and monitor risks in a structured way. By following these steps, identifying risks, structuring the register, prioritizing risks, assigning ownership, and continuously updating, you can build a practical and effective risk management system. If you want to get started quickly, I've created a ready-to-use AI risk register template that you can download and customize for your organization. I also have a complete course where I walk through AI risk management in detail, including assessments, frameworks, and real-world examples. You'll find both links in the description below. And if this video helped you, make sure to subscribe for more practical content on AI risk, governance, and security.